Hi, today I'm going to show you how to check your car alignment by yourself and also if any adjustment is needed. So let's start. We look at the tool we need. First, we need a 8 feet long wood like this, excluding the cat. Then a pencil, a piece of paper, a tape measure, and if needed, a wipeout and a wrench, the 19 or 17 millimeter wrench. These are the two needed for the alignment measurement and adjustment if needed. First, I'll use a tape measure to measure the distance between the two wheels. The center of the two wheels around 66 centimeters. Then I'll use a tape measure to measure from the edge of the wood to the 66 centimeter, and I put a mark on the wood. Then I grab a piece of paper that I showed you earlier and put it on top and get some tape and tape it to the wood and secure that piece of paper the best it can be so it won't fall off when I need it to do the measurement of the alignment. Now on the piece of paper I roll down the front, the rear of the tire, and that's where the mark of the measurement is going to be. Now is the time to start the alignment check. I place the piece of wood in front of the front tire and push it against the front of the tire on each side of the wheels. Because I'm measuring the front of the wheel, so now I realize I made a mistake on the marking. This should be the rear should be the front and the front should be the rear. So I made a correction on it. Now the measurement starts by pushing the log against the first thread of the tire. Here I'm pushing the wood against the inner thread of this tire and make sure it aligns with the inner thread. Here you see the edge of the wood is parallel to the thread. I'm using a broomstick to push the wood against the tire and make sure it's really tight against the tire on both sides. Then I go to the other end of the tire. I use a flathead screwdriver which helped me to put a mark on the paper of the inner thread, and it looks good. The front is measured. Now it is time to move the piece of wood to behind the wheel and do the measurement for comparison. In order to get the correct measurement, the wood has to be placed exactly the same way it was placed in the front. The same way the edge of the wood is placed against the inner area of the front thread. The other end of the wheel, I did the same way I did in the before. Use a flathead screwdriver and then use a pencil the inner part of the outer thread. You know sometimes it's difficult to place the tip of the pencil to reach the edge and place the mark on the paper, so I do it the second time. And here is the mark. Now we can pull out the wood and look at the mark that I made. Here's the front and there's the other one is the rear. It's the time to measure. So I get a tape measure, put it at the end of the wood, and then let's check the front is 163.8 centimeters. And let's move the tape measure and check out what the measurement for the rear. Push it again the end of the wood, and let's check out is 163.7. so there's not that much differences between the front of the tire and the rear of the tire. Means those two tires are almost parallel to each other, so there's no need to do the alignment adjustment. Alright, that's how you can do it yourself to check your car alignment. Thanks for watching. Please hit the like button.